I am recording this video on the same day that LeBron James is scheduled to appear in a one-hour news conference to inform the world of his choice of basketball team. This is also the same day that reports are coming in of Mel Gibson being investigated for domestic violence. These two events, although seemingly unrelated, point to one of the main reasons why America and the world at large continue to experience so many difficulties, and why these difficulties will only become worse until a major change is made in the attitude that many, if not most people have towards what constitutes important national and world events. In addition, the attention and importance that we as Americans grant to athletes, actors, and other celebrities must undergo a massive change if the world is to become a better, more peaceful, and kinder place. On the same day that a significant amount of media and public attention is being focused on LeBron James and his choice of upcoming basketball teams, a man whose only contribution to society is to be able to play a game, let's see what the news agencies are placing in a distant second place in importance and in coverage. Obama's address to the nation on the state of the economy, the BP oil spill and the disaster in the Gulf of Mexico, the Iraq and Afghanistan wars, the conflict in the Middle East and the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's meeting with President Barack Obama, immigration reform and the federal lawsuit filed against Arizona, the possible new addition to the Supreme Court. If you asked most people, they would probably say that the above 6 issues are of great importance, but in many ways, this is only lip service with no real conviction behind it. Watching CNN today, these above issues seem almost fit in around the LeBron James story as the countdown clock to his news conference continues to tick away. Sadly, this is not simply one isolated incident. The sex lives and other events in the lives of celebrities all too often are given precedence with important issues, quote, coming up after the break. Or, almost worse, the celebs are dangled like carrots so the public might just suffer through the other stories until the juicy gossip at the end of the newscast. How can we expect our children to have positive role models if we continue to place such importance on the shallow and misguided lives of celebrities who preach the importance of money, fancy clothes, and big homes and cars over critical world issues? Or even worse, somehow, when a famous sports star opens his mouth on any issue, their word is given widespread attention, as if they have any insight that others do not. Strangely, people with the money and connections to not suffer many of the problems others face become the poster child for important causes. Instead of learning positive values and developing the intention and ability to make the world a better place, we as Americans continue to reinforce the focus on personal fame and financial gain. This makes Americans selfish and self-centered and willing to cheat, steal, as well as hurt others in other ways simply as a means to get ahead. Most college students, for example, think nothing of cheating to get a good grade with no awareness at all of the long-term consequences of their actions, so long as they can get ahead in the short term. However, people think nothing of causing a riot, hurting and killing people, as well as destroying homes and places of business over a blown referee call in a basketball, baseball, or soccer game, or thinking that a bench-clearing brawl where 2 teams fight is a good and exciting thing. In any other jobs, people who assault other people would be arrested and put in jail, and this is just what should happen to the athletes of brawling teams. March them off the field in handcuffs and put them through the same process any other person would be forced to endure if they committed a physical assault against somebody else in the workplace. America needs to take a collective step back and reassess our basic values before we manage to destroy ourselves. And by the way, it does not destroy the world. Only humans are in any real danger. The Earth has survived for 4.6 billion years. We are not going to destroy it. That view is simply another part of the incredible American arrogance. It is clear that many of the negative values and actions we see in others on a day-to-day basis is a direct result of our willingness to promote and be fascinated by the actions of a few, mostly irrelevant people who offer society so very little but are so very idolized by the public for their selfish and self-centered behaviors. We should be ashamed of ourselves. As always, any comments before or against this video are welcomed. Please leave your comments on the comment page or on my YouTube channel. Thank you for listening. Thank you.